Well, I've made it to Luskentyre finally, but look at the rain. I mean, we've got some lovely cloudage over there behind, but the way that I'm photographing out to sea with the dunes and the beach, just clagged in. Got lots of claggage again. It's been a couple of days of claggage, so let me just wipe that lens. So yeah, it's just going to be, I think, a bit of a wreck. Although I did get a couple of photographs last night. I arrived late after sunset, blue hour, and I did get a couple of images then. The images that I get this morning, I might have to improvise. I might have to be a little bit creative if there's no colour, no scenery. I might have to make them a little bit sort of arty-farty. I know Paul likes that term, arty-farty, ICM maybe, but we'll see. But yeah, I'm here finally. Weather is irrelevant. I'm in Luskentyre Beach. Okay, so I'm going to go now. I've got a couple of these the beautiful marrow grasses on these dunes. The problem is, it's a popular beach, and the tide hasn't been right in it. The tide was in last night, but obviously not the high tide. It's not cleaned the beach up since people have walked, and there are a lot of footprints. Someone's just been along with the dog, and the dog came up in front of it. Spoiled the composition a little bit with its doggy prickers. But you know, I mean, I'm not the only one. I know a woman just walked on with the dog. There's a group just turning up behind me. A photographic group that I saw yesterday. Sea steps on their side. So they're obviously here for the same thing as me. But there's a lot of people on the beach and it's messy. I can't exclude every footprint. Well, I can't exclude any of the footprints at all. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get down to the water and I'm going to take some arty shots of sort of longish exposures, try and slow the walk down, maybe some of the clouds moving and stuff like that. But yeah, it's getting just a bit of a girl there. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Like I said, I'm enjoying it. No, we'll see. Yeah, I'm coming down as well in a second. So yeah, I'm joined by this photographic group that have just turned up. But it's nice to meet other people. It's nice to talk about these places and explore these places. So yeah, I am just going to get a little bit closer to that water because it's actually now there's a bit of light with it. It's actually changing colour. Well, the sea's not changing colour, but it looks like it's reflected. It's good turquoise. So bear with me. It is absolutely fantastic. You can see why so many people want to come across here. It's the first time I've ever been here. I'm not going to last. I have got some nice clouds. They're all grey, there's no colour, but you know what, I'm not bothered about that. I'm doing a couple of 1 second exposures on these waves just as they come in, but then as we start to recede, and then making for some wonderful pattern on the sand with the water as it recedes. We're now getting a little bit of colour on the markers over there in the background. There's a little bit of colour developing above that cloud there. So I'm just going to carry on photographing, shooting this scene in these waves and the sky from where I am, because I'm happy doing it. It makes you feel a little bit emotional, to be honest. It's such a fantastic place. Well, it does me anyway. I'm just grateful that I can appreciate it. It's beautiful. I'm going to go a little bit further along this beach, and then I'm going to cut back in and I'm going back to the car. I've got a ferry to catch. What I'd like to do before I get on the ferry is just go and have a look at a park up that I were at, see if I can find me wireless mic, another little search for it, rather than having to buy a new one. So yeah, I'm going to go a little bit further along the beach, see what I can see what it's like further around that corner, and then I'm away from here. But what a stunning location it is, I'm just glad that I can come. So there's a wind picking up now, which is not such a bad thing, really. It's adding a little bit more drama to the place. But I've lost this Osmo Pocket that's standing on this, the world's flimsiest tripod. I mean, it cost me 15 quid off Amazon. So there's another squall blown in. I hope you can hear me because I've only got this, I ain't got an external mic. I'm sorry about the audio quality. It's been pretty calm all morning, but I'm sure there's been some windage on it, and I do apologise for it if there has. But there's another squall blowing in, and I'm thinking that it's about time to pack up and leave. Like I said, I've got a ferry to catch. I want to go and look for my microphone. I've done as much as I want to do on this beach for today, I think. There is so much more to do though. There is so much more of it to see. I just don't want to see in one outing. See all in one outing. So I think I'm going to start having a steady walk back to the car. It's only 10 minutes through these sand dunes. I'm going to have a steady walk back to the car. I'm going to pack my gear away. I'm going to look for the microphone, and I'm going to get the ferry. So I think from me today, from Luskentyre Beach on the west coast the Isle of Harris in the Outer Hebrides, it's going to be a goodbye. I'd like to thank everybody that I've been here on the island for a few days with. Ian, Andrew and Paul. Paul does a lot of research. There's a lot of find locations to visit, to photograph, so I really appreciate it, Paul. I really appreciate all your advice. So yeah, hopefully you might get something from these short vlogs, these short videos that I've put out from the island of Harris. Outer Hebrides, it's just fantastic, it just really, really is. If you get a chance to come. But thank you very much to everyone for joining me. Please give us a thumbs up if you fancy that. Leave a comment if you fancy that also, and please share my videos. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. They're a little bit of a mishmash. I'm no pro. I just record what I see and I record it how I say it. But yeah, this morning it's been lovely. It was quite pleasant this morning. It's built up a little bit of a storm now. I've got some long exposures. I've got what I wanted to come for, what I came for. Some long exposures of the sea receding and the mountains behind with the stormy sky above. And you know, that for me, I'm hoping one of those images will be enough to print and hang on my wall. I'm looking at replacing a few photos that I've got on my wall anyway. So hopefully one of the images from here will be good enough to do that. So yeah, it's blown over now. Just see, sorry, hang on. Yeah, it's blown over enough now for me to get my camera on my shoulder, start making my way back to the car, off this fantastic beach, back to the ferry and back to Skye, and obviously to Debbie. So Debbie, thank you very much for being patient. Thank you very much for being on your own on Skye for a few days while I've been here. But you know, I will be back soon. I know you've missed me. I will be back soon, and I hope you've got a bottle of whiskey. Well, I know you've got a bottle of whiskey, but whether you've saved any for me or not, I don't know. I'm tipping not. I might have to buy another one when I get back. So I will see you all soon. Thank you very much. Bye.